Are we in the disbelief phase of the bull run, the early phase, where most folks in and around the crypto market have yet to really believe in what they're seeing? And as you can see right now, Bitcoin looks like it's going to go higher. Ethereum looks like it's going to go straight to 3,400 from here. $1,000 move on Ethereum as it's holding above the April highs of this year. And I think we could be in for the biggest bull run yet. This is stare. I'm not going, and I'm never going to go. Guys, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great about this crypto market, and I'm trying to talk myself out of it. I'm being cautious right now. I'm just like, man, things are going too well right now. I mean, we saw Boyer going 55x. We see Obscura go about, it was about 12x in my Patreon group, and more big plays on the way. Like coins on Pons, the launch pad on Robinhood are pumping like crazy, and I'm seeing kind of a mixture of folks on Twitter saying that perhaps this bull run hasn't really started yet, that we're going to totally crash down to lower lows from even lower than February of this year, which we were down there pretty low on Bitcoin. And they think the real bull run's not going to start happening till October. And it's the type of talk that you hear when things actually start moving without people, when this market starts going crazy without people. And in the month of July alone, the not it's right now as I record this, it's August, but last month ETH outperformed the S&P by 100%. And you're thinking, okay, well, that's a fluke. That was just one little one little fluke. Ethereum pops up to 2,400, big deal, it's going to come down. The bear market continues. Well, not so fast. I truly believe that we are not only in a bull run, but we are getting into the juiciest phases of the bull run, where we're going to see coins going well past 100 mil. Shoot, we've already seen it. Again, look at Pons over 100 mil. Look at what else? There's been others. I don't know why they slipped my mind, but Pons over 100 mil. Cash Cat, duh, over 100 mil. Other coins threatening to go over 100 mil. Phones on Solana today. That coin's been out for 13 hours. It's at 30 mil. I mean, this market is red hot, and you feel it's almost like when you see things pumping this hard and you haven't really gotten a big win yet in this market, it's almost like, well, I'm just going to wait for this to pass because there's no way this is going to last, right? And that's kind of when you get left behind. That's kind of when a market just keeps pumping without you. And I'm hearing also, I'm getting messages from friends that haven't been in this market since November of last year. Like, Stayer, what's going on? They don't know anything about Robinhood. They don't even know anything about any of the launch pads that popped off. Noxa, Pons, again, Stonks. I think Stonks actually is Solana, but still a launch pad that's popped off. You name. Let's Cash, dot fun, which is a Cash Cat launch pad. I'll even throw Flap in there. I mean, there's been so much going on. You know, if you've been in this market right now, you've been printing most likely. And I feel like when you look at this stock market cheat sheet, which, goes over the phases of a bull run, it shows about a stock market bull run, but you can apply it to crypto as well because it pretty much outlines the psychology of the market, which is something I'm really interested in. I'm not really interested in charts so much as I am interested in how markets move socially and psychologically from a macro view. And what I'm seeing right now is ETH devs are super, super active, and they're being sneaky. They're understanding that this market has been carried by Solana for the last year. And when I talked about this on my Patreon, these ETH devs are setting traps. They are launching coins and taking them to like 100K, 200K, and then letting them die, going down to like 9K. One of which is in my Patreon. I pointed out. I said, I'm buying this bottom, and I think it's going to climb. And it's these coins with amazing technology. They're solving problems, but you look at the market cap, it's at like 9, 10K. But then as the days go on, 5, 10 days later, all of a sudden, boom, they're over a mil, and they're climbing fast. Look at Arrow. That coin went to like 200K like 12 days ago, goes all the way down to 20K, and then just today is ripped to a $1.4 million market cap, and it looks like it's going higher. Delta, another one, at a $12 million market cap, that played dead for multiple days. And these ETH devs are smart because they understand that if you play dead, people will believe you're dead. Investors will believe you're dead because we're in the disbelief phase. Investors, for the most part, want a quick flip. And if you don't look like you're going to be a quick flip, they're out, they're gone. And devs like these ETH devs want these guys out. All right, because they don't want them dumping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% on them, at $1 million market cap. They want to build this thing with good holders, right? So just seeing that over the last few days has told me that we're in a disbelief phase. We're in a disbelief phase. We don't believe this market is about to go crazy. Many of us don't. If you don't believe that, let me try and convince you in my Patreon, okay? Or in my Telegram private chats. Get in there, because over the next few weeks, leading into Q3, October, November, we're gonna see this market going way higher. I expect Ethereum to be at around, at least 3,400 going into the fall, maybe even higher than that. And I'm the one of the folks that think ETH is going to at least 12,000 this bull cycle, and that's low. It could go way higher. This is going to be a totally an ETH bull run. And if you're not familiar with ETH, you need to get familiar with ETH with me, okay? But certainly time will tell. But the worst case, things settle down for a little while and then run. Best case scenario, they start running right away.